Steve, you guys come away with the win on opening night. What was the message to the guys in the locker room after this one?
Well, to enjoy it. I mean, it's a win. There were some positives there. Would have liked to have done a few things better. You know, if we made a few more shots, I think we would have been feeling a lot better. But I'd rather be celebrating a win when we defended pretty well than a win where we just bombed in three-pointers. I think we're definitely better tonight than we were a few days ago on the defensive end. Shooting percentages were down. Trinity does a nice job. They push it fast, get that thing down the court, spread you out and drive it and kick it, which we anticipated. Again, a little progress on the defensive end. Offensively, we were fine. You know, it's the most zone we've had all year. We don't do it to each other in practice. We didn't do it with our scrimmages. So to play 40 minutes of offense against the zone, I took a little bit of aggressiveness away. I thought we got good looks. Had the right guys shooting the threes for the most part. Just make 9 or 10 of those, we're feeling great. So we'll enjoy it for a few hours.
What does it say about the offense that still scores 70 points on a night where you almost get no three-point shooting?
Yeah, that was good. You know, we challenged them at halftime to attack a little more. I think we had 30 points in the paint maybe the second half, and avoided charges. That was kind of the theme. I mean, guys were a lot bigger. Let's get that thing down in there, play with strength, power it up there. Certainly Jacob exerted his will there. Guys looked for him early in the second half. He made some great plays with his footwork, people all around him, and finished. So pretty good mindset in that regard. Second half, we did a better job with the foul count. You know, they drew a lot of fouls in the first half, and we didn't, and then we flipped that on them in the second half. So, we anticipated 40 minutes of zone, and they mix it up. They do a nice job with it, 2-3 and 1-3-1, and match up a little bit out of it. We didn't put in a ton of sets. I wanted our guys just to make plays, you know, ball fake, throw it in the middle of the zone, kick it out. So, you know, we can add more to our offensive arsenal against somebody that's going to play 40 minutes of zone.
Do you think through the year it'll be a team that you look to attack the basket like that, or do you think you can rely on three-point shooting when you need to?
Well, we're always going to talk about getting the right shots, you know. And, again, most of those threes were off the pass. Most of them were catch and shoot threes, so we'll take that most nights. I like the fact that we did attack. That's not our biggest strength. I mean, a few guys that can. Lamin's a guy that's this close to really doing it well. Right? He can get by his guy. He's got to get down there and land a little more aggressively and finish. But he's a guy that can do it. Certainly, Jafet does it a lot. That's not our biggest strength, attacking the rim and attacking the basket, but we need to work on it.
What'd you tell Josh after the game?
I haven't had much time yet. You know, I told Andy, coach is now on the radio, you know, the things he's probably super excited about right now aren't necessarily the same things I'm excited about, which is good because he made a lot of great plays, highlight plays, but he's just doing such a better job of making the simple plays, catching it with traffic around him, getting it out of there, you know, with 7. It's just maturity. Catching it with 7 on the clock and knowing he doesn't have to make a hard play, move it, get it out of there. I think my favorite play from last game was one where he caught it in the middle, kicked it out, caught it in the middle again, kicked it out, and then we swung it around and knocked down a 3. And all he did was kick it out. And, you know, it's hard for he gets it. He gets it when you're in there with all the emotion. I mean, he's excited about the lob dunk and the block shot right now.
And maybe just kind of slowing down for him a little bit, just by experience.
Yeah, the poise, you know, experience for sure. We want him playing frantically on the defensive end. You know, he's giving us that boost, that quickness, that explosiveness, challenging shots to the rim. So we don't want to take that away. You know, now we get the ball, go the other way. Run the floor hard, move aggressively, but downshift a little bit, slow your mind down a little bit, go down there and make solid plays. And he's done that. He's done that. I don't know if I know he had 1 turnover in the first half, but even that wasn't a bad decision. He just caught it in a lot of traffic and didn't get it out of there. So that'll come too. When he gets a little stronger, but his turnovers, he's not turning it over much, and when he does, it's not because he's going too fast.
For some of the guys that didn't play a lot last year, that got some pretty good runs tonight, do you think there were, you know, this being the first game, that there were some veterans involved?
There could have been. We subbed in a similar pattern that we did the other day. Subbed DJ a little earlier because we wanted another shooter out there early, so that kind of knocked Lamine back one rotation. I really like subbing Lamine and Aleyu and Josh in there together from a defensive standpoint. Those are guys that we want to get a lot of minutes for. Those are the guys that are doing it every day in practice. Josh is starting to transfer a little bit. Aleyu's been terrific in practice. He just hasn't quite got it to transfer to the game, but I think it will. So you keep getting him those minutes. And Lamine, those guys are. We have an opportunity to get them extra minutes in a game like this. Is good for them. It'll help us in the long run.
Steve, you got an early season test here against Corpus on Friday. What can you tell us about them, and what do you expect from your team?
Well, we got to shift gears a lot. It's be drastically different. They're all about toughness and rebounding and attacking. They've got a couple three-point shooters, but their identity is toughness, physicality. Won't be real big up front, but they'll rebound like crazy. They shoot a lot of free throws. NCAA tournament team last year, and picked to win it this year. And they've got 88% of their scoring back, 85% of the rebounding back, something like that. So it'll be a great test for us. The theme the next 3 days will be off tomorrow, but the theme will be toughness, rebounding toughness, making strong plays, matching their physicality.
Jay was just telling us you guys are trying to change the culture around here, and I know it's still early, but is this kind of a measuring stick game early in this season for you guys?
That's a great opponent. I mean, it's a great game for us. They're good. The bottom line is they're good. We're going to play in their on-campus arena, which is a little Cracker Jack, whatever you call it, a little tiny gym, and we're going to go in there, and I bet it'll be loud. It'll be their first home game. I don't know what's in store for us. If they're going to do something to honor their NCAA tournament bid last year or not, but
so it's not in the downtown arena?
It is not.
Yeah.
We've played since I've been here. We played in the downtown arena a couple times.
Yeah.
I know they played in the other one previous to that. So
Well, that would be cool.
yeah, it'll be cool. We're going to go down there and practice Thursday. We don't always do that. Sometimes we practice here and then travel, but we're going to travel down there and get in there that afternoon, early evening, and practice. But now it's a good game for us. Yeah, we're trying to do some things better, and we're off to a good start, but that'll be a good test.
Islanders trying to put a little atmosphere on you. I guess you're put in a small gym and bring the students in there.
Yeah, it could be. They got enough talent. I'm more concerned with their talent than what gym we're playing at.